across the sea of character sheets, deep in the forest of D20s lies the mountain of source books.
Welcome to the Mountain of Source Books. My name is Jeffrey Vincent Dale, and I hope you enjoyed your climb. This week starts our actual play of the game Spooktacular, with Rose, Steve, and Teach. Let's get right to it. Time to get started with this Spooktacular gameplay. Looking forward to it. This will be my first time running like an actual mystery.
Okay.
You've done it before, I think.
Yeah.
Not on the channel, but you know. Okay, technically you have on the channel. It just didn't work out very well.
Yeah. Well, we were limited by the podcast format. It would have had to go on longer. All right, so let's just get right into it. The Spectre Inspectors. At this point, you're still pretty new. Haven't even really had any customers yet, I believe is what we decided, wasn't it?
Nothing paying. We go out and find people. I view a lot of TikToks, and sometimes they have spooky things happening.
I
we
will
come to
say
them.
this: we absolutely have a presence, like in the city. We are a known factor because everyone thinks we're weirdos. Like this is necessary.
We've seen yeah. We were saying I got into this. I was making another podcast, and I was like listening to it at home, and there was like ghost voices in the background. So we check that out. But yeah, maybe not paying customers.
Okay,
Yeah.
so personal experiences and then maybe some like fake stories that you found on the internet and...
I probably have done like actual ghost stuff before, but that's like unrelated to the podcast.
Okay.
And one of those, your first exorcism is free, and then
And I am actively being haunted, so
Yes, you have experienced ghosts. That's a requirement.
yes.
All right, so I'm not sure who manages the email for the podcast, but you have a new email.
oh, we have an email. It doesn't seem to be spam.
Great.
Yeah, it is from a restaurant though, but
Oh, might be spam, but it may have coupons.
Hmm. We could use some coupons.
so it's a bar called Hudson's, a bar and grill.
This doesn't bode well. For some reason, I'm getting like vibes of this, that there is something going to happen here that I'm not going to like.
All right, so you open the email. It's from specifically the owner, Lucy. She is very desperate to have you come out to the business and help out because she's pretty sure the place is haunted and it's driving away all of her business, and she just finished some really expensive renovations, so she cannot afford to not be paying those bills.
You know that place is haunted. There's at least 10 of them in there.
You're exaggerating. There's probably no more than 3.
It says if we go after 8 p.m., those half-price apps.
Well, I think that says exactly what we need to do. We need to check the place out and get some appetizers and some margaritas.
Make that part of your fee.
Yeah.
I take payment in whiskey only.
Yes, that's fair.
It's one of my quirks. I'm a heavy drinker. I'm a conspiracy theorist, a heavy drinker, and I like cheesy 80s music.
I accidentally played into your character so much with this.
Oh no.
I love it.
Jeff, if you were haunted and had psychic powers, you would be my character.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the story that I have built up and the scenario, it accidentally feeds into your almost every single aspect of your character.
Oh, good.
And I didn't have that in mind when I wrote it. I kept some things in mind, but not all of it. All right, so are you going to head over at 8 for half price apps?
Obviously.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some ghosts. We might as well get apps.
Okay, so here's the question I have to ask. It's almost entirely up to Steve because is this almost like a live stream sort of thing where we are streaming this, or is it like we do the whole thing and then we talk about it afterwards?
I would say maybe we might stream some of the meta, probably not the beginning, but like, when we're
Okay.
facing
Yeah, like that
ghosts.
old Sci-Fi Channel Ghost Hunters show.
I guess that all wasn't really live streams though.
Yeah, that was only they did live streams on like Halloween, but other than that, it was all
Okay.
edited.
It's mainly edited, but there might be some times we will live stream something.
Okay. All right, so you get there around 8 o'clock. The place is dead. There's only one
Ooh,
customer.
Spooky.
The place is literally dead. There's so many ghosts here.
So I'm gonna see if I can. What is kind of like get a vibe of this place? Like just outside of this place looks creepy. I want kind of like see if I can get some kind of vibe out of it.
Oh yeah, I'm psychic, so should that automatically happen, or do I need to roll to know?
To use like specifically your psychic sense, you have to use an awesome point. So I would like save that for like important moments.
Okay.
It is a limited resource. Doesn't really quite say. I guess it's kind of like under deduction, so just like, I guess, use a brains thing and we'll see what happens. Do you mind if I do that?
Okay.
I will roll 3d6. Okay, I rolled. So I did not roll a 6. I almost did, but I didn't, and I rolled a 9.
Okay. All right, so remind me again what we were trying to do again.
Just like get a vibe of the place. Like, how does it, like, outside of looking creepy and weird, like, how unnerving is this place?
I mean, it's pretty normal, really.
Okay, so it looks like diner in the middle of the night, except it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's like really the only really weird thing that you can sense right now is that like it should be pretty busy right now, but there's only one customer.
All right, this is.
Who is
Not
that
ideal.
guy? I don't trust them.
It'll be okay.
Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean everyone isn't out to get me.
Pat.
I walk in bravely and start talking to I look for, I'm guessing the owner is behind the bar. The person who would have sent the email.
There is a person behind the bar, but his name tag says Billy.
Huh.
Wait, who sent the email?
Lucy Hudson.
I walk up to Billy and be like, "Hey, we have some business with the owner of this establishment, Lucy Hudson. Is she around?"
I was hoping you were customers. All right, I'll go get Lucy.
We may also get some food.
Wait, can I get a whiskey?
I also hear you have half price to apps.
Oh yeah, here's a menu.
Thanks.
And then he goes into the back. He remembers the whiskey, but he'll get it when he comes back.
Okay.
Shaking.
Some mozzarella sticks. Let's see. Some of those Reuben bites. Mac
Why
and
do you
cheese.
care if I have a whiskey or not?
No,
No.
that was in character. Oh, you're talking right. You're talking to the ghost. Sorry.
Yes, I'm talking to Yes, I'm talking to the ghost. Why do you care?
I was like, wait, what? I'm just listening up about the apps.
Why do you care if I have a whiskey or not? It doesn't matter. I do better this way, okay? Just wait. Why are you so impatient? You're dead. You have nothing else to do.
As you're talking, you feel your feet get cold.
I don't like it when this happens.
All right. And as you're all having this discussion,
Discussion about apps. It's important.
Some people are talking about apps, other ones talking to himself. You know.
Honestly, I
Goes.
could use a margarita. It's
so Billy comes out with a woman, and her name tag does say Lucy. So, all right. So Lucy approaches you and says, "Okay, you guys are the Spectre inspectors, right?
The one and only.
All right.
we
Good.
looked obsessively on the internet to make sure that the name was actively appropriate.
Has not been used.
The last couple of nights, we've been having some issues. We had drinks start filling themselves and sliding all over the bar, and plates sliding off of tables, and I don't know if this part's necessarily supernatural, but the plates are coming out with bites taken out of the food. It might just need to fire the chef, but she insists that it's the ghost.
Okay. So the first question, of course, I have to have: has anyone died here within the last 20 years?
Well, I mean, if I had to pick what I think is the source, there used to be a guy that lived next door. Guy absolutely hated anything newer than Sinatra. He was always calling in and complaining about music, complaining about noise complaints to the police. It was really annoying. He died like a week ago. I think that's who it is.
I'm sipping a whiskey that the bartender did not, in fact, pour.
Did you pet it or did a ghost pet it? And then it just went
No, a ghost definitely poured it. And I'm just sipping it.
Oh, we'll have to look into that building. Do you know who owns it?
His wife still lives there, I think.
That makes things more difficult. She talks to crap, I immediately forgot Steve's name because
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, there we go. Jerry, you get this. I have to plan this out.
All right, so hopefully you can resolve this tonight, because, like I said in the email, we just finished renovating this place. It was really expensive. I got a lot of bills to pay.
How nice is the renovations?
The place has been pretty well modernized. I don't really know like the proper terminology for like interior design stuff.
But it looks nice. It looks like they actually spent money.
Yeah, everything looks really new. It's like there's really nice wood bar that's brand new.
And we have to make sure this isn't a scam, this isn't we spent a lot of money, and, they barely spent anything, but they're claiming it all on insurance.
Yeah, there's only
time.
There's only really two things in the bar that aren't new, and it's like an old sign that you could tell is probably maybe even like the first sign the bar ever had. Like they kept it as like a keepsake. And then an old jukebox.
Actually, what does the sign look like? The old sign.
It's like a round wooden sign, and it says Hudson's on it, and then it has like established, we'll say 1918.
I'm just gonna be scrolling through my phone, looking this place up, and like trying to figure out what it used to look like, if I can.
How long ago did you finish the renovations?
Last month.
Because, the wood could also be haunted.
I mean, you guys are the experts, I guess.
Hey, you don't know where those trees came from. Get them cheap by taking them out of graveyards. Ancient Indian burial grounds.
I am not listening, sipping on a whiskey, and talking to seemingly no one.
We're pretty used to this by now. Everyone else, not so much.
I think I'm talking louder to try and drown you out.
Alright, Billy drops off some appetizers, whatever you had decided to order.
I'm taking pictures of them and posting them on Instagram. Do any of them have bites taken out of them?
No, nothing that you have, no. Your internet research turns up that the outside of the bar is relatively unchanged.
Okay.
You think that if they've done any renovations, they've intentionally kept the place the same.
It just like looks more sleeker and more modern as opposed to where it used to be. Okay.
Well, the interior is what's changed the most.
Yeah.
Like it almost kind of like if you hadn't seen the outside, it would feel like it was kind of mismatched, maybe.
Yeah.
Because the outside is a lot more rustic.
So, like, rustic outside, modern inside kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so I go to you two. And I'm like, okay, so how should we begin? Should we investigate this house next door at all? Do you think we should try and lure out this ghost? He doesn't seem to like music.
I do think the music thing will work at some point. That will like narrow down the situation, but we should definitely look into this other one so we can gather some information on the possible spirit.
Jeff, do I have to use any of the points to actually get information from this ghost bartender that I am talking to? Or am I allowed to just talk with ghosts? Because that's kind of my character, because I'm being haunted.
I would think you would need to roll or spend points to do that. I'm gonna look it up real quick and see.
Okay. Because I was thinking, since maybe I'm specifically haunted by ghosts, that I can talk to ghosts like y'all can talk to people. I just don't want to. But this bartender is super cool and super chill. And he's like been here forever. He didn't try and haunt the place. He's been here since long before anyone died. He's not doing any of the stupid stuff. He was just sitting in a corner chilling, and like he saw me and was like, "Oh, hey, I could talk to this person. Oh, this person really wants a whiskey. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna say that would count as using your psychic abilities. So I would require one awesome point to do that. You can just spend the point, no dice rolls or anything.
Okay. So I'm not going to spend an awesome point, but should I be allowed to be able to just chat up these ghosts?
Here's what I'll say. You can talk to them, but unless you use your abilities, you won't be able to hear what they're saying. So like maybe they can like gesture or whatever, but like actual words you can't get out of them without using the powers.
Okay. So I'm just like venting to this ghost about how crazy my life is, and then a bottle of whiskey floats over and just is placed on the bar right next to me.
I like point to the ghost and be like, top shelf, top shelf.
Yep.
At this point, I'm going to say that Lucy has walked off to attend to other business, but Billy is still here, and he sees that, and he says, "Man, how is she doing that? I don't get it."
I'm a guy.
Yes, he does not appear to be talking about anyone at the bar, including the ghost.
Okay.
I think he's assuming Lucy does something. Like, I think he's under the impression that this is all a ruse.
He doesn't believe it. He thinks it's all fake. Gotcha.
Okay, so we are definitely going to need to interview the potential possible spirit's ex-wife. I guess still considered his wife because they didn't like get divorced or I don't know how that works. And then we should also probably check out the building next door to see if there is any lingering spirits. But outside of that, this place, we haven't seen any particular hauntings yet. She has apparently completely ignored the bottle that just came floating by. But
Do I have to roll to take the bottle?
No, you could just take the bottle.
Okay, I totally take the bottle.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if it has actual story point, like it affects the story in some way, that's fine. If it's something stupid like just getting a bottle, it's fine.
I don't know what his plan is, so I take the bottle. I go in to reach into my wallet to tip the ghost, and then I stop, and then I'm like, wait, you don't use money, and I just put it back in my pocket.
Well, actually, it's pretty consistent that ghosts will need at least 2 coins in order to pay the ferryman to get to the afterlife. So, I mean...
Okay, in that case, I take out 2 quarters, and I put them, and I slide them toward the ghost. And then I notice that we're all about to get up and head out, so I'm just chilling by the door with the whiskey bottle, drinking straight out of that bottle.
The ghost nods at you, grabs the coins, goes to put them in his pocket, and they fall on the floor.
I feel you, ghost, not having pockets anymore. It sucks.
And also, as you walk to the door, that cold feeling at your feet follows you.
Whiskey was supposed to warm me up.
Is it just him? Like, I'm not feeling anything?
Yeah, just him.
Okay.
Oh, just him. Okay. I was going to make a joke.
I starting to get cold feet about this whole thing. Was that the joke you were about to make?
Nope.
Okay.
This was
It's
a
all
planned
right.
event.
Pat.
I'm just mad because I was waiting for him to say that we had food had bites taken out of them, so I can make when I said half off apps. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, that would have been good.
I know.
We need to stop anticipating puns. Okay. So, I'm at the door. Jeff said the cold follows me. Guys, my feet are really cold. That's never a good sign.
You should probably invest in some wool socks. That should be
What kind of shoes is he wearing? What kind of shoes?
That is irrelevant. I'm drinking whiskey.
But if you're also wearing Crocs.
I am not wearing Crocs.
Skateboarding.
I don't care what I'm wearing. I'm not wearing Crocs.
what is everybody wearing?
Jeans and I guess a polo and a jacket.
All right. So since the thing is following me, I'm gonna spend a point. But go ahead and describe. Is it like Fallout?
That was my assumption.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm sitting by a window and very cold right now.
Yeah, we'll say it is winter at this point.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's winter.
Yeah, it's kind of a mild week right now, but there was just a really cold... Last week was really cold. Like, the temperature dipped down past 0.
Okay, so yeah, Valerie is wearing a kind of like a knit sweater. Underneath underneath, she's wearing a leather jacket. She has like a kind of knit hat thing, and I guess wearing for winter. I guess she's wearing some kind of boots. That's probably what I'll go with.
You can spend 1 awesome point to open your mind and know whether there's anything supernatural in the area and its general power level and mood. Okay. So, I guess that's not exactly what I want to know. Well, I mean, I guess I want to know if there's a really angry ghost nearby. So yeah, I would need to use an awesome point.
All right, so there are at least 3 spirits in this place.
I was correct.
The one that is following you seems to be in a pretty good mood, but it's pretty weak. Maybe the weakest spirit you've ever encountered. It's might not even be human level.
Since I used the awesome point, can I talk to it now?
Yes, you can.
Aw, hey buddy. You're like me in ghost form.
You're also useless.
Yeah, I'm glad you're in a good mood. Can I ask you a couple questions?
You feel the cold spot suddenly jump up to your shoulder, and you hear a meow.
Okay. Oh, that's a cat. That is a cat.
All right, and that's going to be all for this week. Join us again on Halloween when we continue playing Spooktacular. It looks like we're currently on track to have all of the gameplay for Spooktacular posted on Halloween night. So we'll probably be having 2 episodes posted. Possibly 3 if we also manage to get final thoughts all set up in time. Regardless, thank you for joining us. Be careful on your way back down the mountain.